NewsCenter time is 8:21. The St. Catherine's Players in Greenwich at it again. Rebecca Cooper joins me now to talk about their latest production. Rebecca, good morning. Welcome. How are you today?
Good morning, Tony. Thank you again for having me.
Great. What do you guys got going on?
Well, St. Catherine's Players, which is a community theater that's been serving Greenwich since 1981, is back after a hiatus because of COVID with the most beloved musical, Annie. This is St. Catherine's 41st production, and it really is going to be such a treat for the community to have live theater, especially with this particular musical, Annie.
All right, tell us the particulars. Where and when?
So Annie is going to be performed at St. Catherine's, which is in Riverside, on Friday, March 4th at 8 p.m., Saturday, March 5th at 7 p.m., Sunday, March 6th at 2 p.m., and then again the following weekend on Friday, March 11th at 8 p.m., Saturday, March 12th at 7 p.m., and Sunday, March 13th at 2 p.m. And I would encourage anybody who is thinking about bringing their little ones to the show especially to get tickets as soon as possible because we are almost sold out.
Is that right? Fantastic,
yes.
Fantastic. All right. I guess the question I always have right away is, who's playing Annie?
Oh, she's a wonderful little girl named Elena Capella, and she hails from New Canaan, and Daddy Warbucks is being played by Greg Suss of Greenwich, and other starring roles actually include myself as Grace Farrell, Danielle Testori-Gardner as Miss Hannigan, Paul Goodman as Rooster, Christina Campler as Lily, and Charlie Adorni as Bert Healy. So it's quite a talented team. All
right, fantastic. How have rehearsals gone and everything?
Rehearsals are going as smoothly as possible. We really credit director Lauren Nicole Sherwood, music director Zach Camplar, choreographer Matt Blank, and the producers Denise and Tom Cassazone for really transitioning what could have been a very uncomfortable and shaky post-Omicron rehearsal period into one that was really seamless and enjoyable for so many, especially the little ones that are in this show, because as everybody who knows Annie understands, it's about a little orphan who never gives up on finding her parents and gets to live with a billionaire, Daddy Warbucks, for a few weeks during Christmas, and what ensues after that. So all the little ones have been masked. All rehearsals have been fully masked. The audience will be masked during the performance, and we've really taken measures that have been very safe for everybody, and we've had no problems thus far.
Okay. As far as those who are attending the event, so are going to be masks or no masks, or what's the situation there?
Yes, the producers have made the decision that all audience members will be masked, and that is for the safety of the performers and everyone involved in the production, as well as the audience members.
Okay, even though things are opening up a little bit, right?
It's true, but, we're not out of the woods yet, and we're just so happy to be back on stage doing live theater. Live theater is such an infectious, no pun intended, medium that people are drawn to. And this particular show, which won 7 Tony Awards back in the 1970s, is really one of those feel-good musicals that everyone's just going to be tapping their feet to.
Mm-hmm. Okay, fantastic. And I forgot to mention a very key player of the Players. Who's playing Sandy?
Sandy is actually going to be played by our director's dog, and will come out a live dog. So we'll see how that goes. That's always going to be an interesting one.
Right. Okay. Rebecca, any other productions planned for this year, or do you do one a year? What's the story?
St. Catherine's Players does one musical production a year. As I mentioned before, due to COVID, they skipped last year, but they're back with Annie as their 41st production. I was on the radio with you this summer to promote their concert to celebrate their 40th anniversary, which we did for 2 sold-out shows on the grounds of St. Agnes. And it was really a success. The community comes out for St. Catherine's St. Catherine's is a true community theater program, and it really is going to be a wonderful next 2 weekends.
Mm-hmm. Rebecca, have you ever played Annie in Annie before?
I have not. When I was in kindergarten, I wanted to be Annie.
Who didn't, right? What girl? Little girl didn't, right?
Exactly. So this is my first production of Annie, and it is my joy to be in this production with my own daughter, who's going to be one of the orphans. And even though we don't have a lot of scene work together, it's really a thrill to go to the theater with her every night.
All right, fantastic. All right, so Annie, let's get back to the performances. Friday, March 4th at 8 p.m., Saturday, March 5th at 7 p.m., Sunday, March 6th, 2 p.m., and then Friday, March 11th at 8, Saturday, March 12th at 7 p.m., Sunday, March 13th at 2 p.m. So 6 shows, but tickets are going fast, right, Rebecca?
They are. They're for sale online at scp.ludus.com, and it's my understanding that 3 of the performances are near to sold out, and I'm not sure if they're going to open any more tickets because we're not operating in full capacity. The St. Catherine's Theater can house about 300 plus people, and I know that they're not going to have that full of a house. We want to be as safe and conscious as possible. So I would encourage anybody who wants to come see this show for a feel-good time, a wonderful night out that they probably haven't had in a while at the theater. This is the show for you, and to get your tickets as soon as possible. The online box office will close 3 hours before performance, and it's not a guarantee that you can get tickets at the door, because if it's sold out, they will not sell tickets at the door.
All right, Rebecca, we've talked a lot about how tough the pandemic's been on Broadway and things like that, but I'm sure it's been the same for community theater as well, right?
Oh, yes. I mean, there have been so many community theaters around this area who have halted production, but it seems that for this upcoming season, St. Catherine's Players and other local community theaters have recognized not only the need for live theater again, but that it is safe to come back in small doses with precaution, and that we can have a successful evening at the theater safely and enjoyably for everybody.
All right, that's Rebecca Cooper, St. Catherine's Players, their production of Annie. 6 performances, not this coming weekend, next weekend and the weekend after. Go to scp.ludus.com for ticket information. Rebecca, always good to talk to you. You'll be playing Grace in Annie. Thanks very much for your time this morning. Have a great day.
Thank you, Tony, as always.
WGCH NewsCenter time is